1,500 subscribers just now. I just was looking on my YouTube studio and it said 1,500. Thank you for everyone for being here. Wow, this is so cool. I've been having one of these kind of days today where I'm like, I need to feel inspired. I need a little boost of some sort. And I went to the library to print out a bunch of papers that I have to take to my doctor and all that kind of stuff. But in the meantime, I'm like, yay! Thank you for everyone for being here. And I just really appreciate you so much. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're well. I'm going to be doing a video later on today, just so you know. And I'm going to go pick up Christmas cards and stuff. Okay, but the video that I'm going to do later on today, it's going to be about my holiday surprise. Hey, Millie, how are you? Oh, good to see you. Millie's a YouTuber as well. That's so cool. Good morning. I'm having some coffee. Oh, sending me love from St. Ives, UK. Oh, how awesome. Oh, good to see you. Good morning. It's about 10 o'clock here. Oh, you're doing great. Oh, good. I can't believe that I have 1,500 subscribers. The first 1,000 went so fast that I could barely even catch up with what was going on, you know? Now to see like 1,500, I'm like, wow, that's so cool. Yeah, I was just down at the library printing out papers. I don't have a printer at home, and so I was printing out these papers. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go do this stuff. You know what somebody said in my video the other day? They were talking about how it's like, they're saying, Elle, you used to be a part of a cult. You're going to be just fine dealing with the cult that is corporate America. And I'm like, bingo. That's exactly right. I mean, it is such a trip. And you know what I've noticed about this whole medical situation is that you have to prove yourself almost like you're in a court of law or something. You know, it has to exactly line up. And so, you know, the other day when I was telling you, I said, I don't know if my doctor did it quite right. I think there's a little something there. I don't know. And yep, sure enough, they said, yeah, you need to go back to your doctor and have her fill it out again. Make sure that she dates and initials. And you have to do all the little tiny steps that they want you to do. Otherwise, you'll be denied. So, oh, Penny Bee Flower. Hey, I love your comments. All of you, honestly, I love all of your support. I really appreciate you so much. Yeah, because this time in my life right now, I feel like I'm going through a big shift. And I don't know, are you feeling it too? I think the full moon is going to be on the 15th. And I notice whenever it's full moon time, things get a little weird. Have you noticed that too? Yeah. Oh, hugs, and hearts. Hi, buddy. Hello. Yeah. So that's what I'm up to. And you know, I was coaching myself. So this is what I do. You guys see me write in my notebooks all the time. My kids say, "Oh, what can I get you for Christmas or your birthday?" I'm like, "Just get me a notebook. Get me a journal, get me a candle." That's perfect. That's what I love. But I was reading through this, you know, I just dump out all my thoughts onto paper. So I'm just like, blech, just like get it all out, like all this yuckiness in my head. And when I do it is the first thing in the morning. I read a little bit of a book. I self-coach, so it could be, you know, you can journal, self-coach, you know. But I do the coaching because I'm like, how can I coach other people if I'm not coaching myself every day? And so here's what I noticed. I'll turn off my car. I just got out of the library and I saw I hit 1,500 people. That's so cool. This is the word to describe myself. I'm worried. Okay, these are the words that I worried. I won't get paid. I'm gonna get denied. I'm worried. What will I do? It's just kept on over and over. And on the page over from the day before, oh, I had gotten coached on a coaching call because I get coached too. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And she's like, yeah, you do need a bit more money. And I'm like, yeah, it's true. I can't just quit my job. I'm only making 20 bucks a week on YouTube, right? And then I went down the list. I'm like, I should, I want, I must, I deserve. It's like all these just really like, wow, I'm so rough on myself. And then I said, and then I hope. But this is just me getting it all out on paper. And then when I went back through, I was asking myself, do you think that you can trust yourself? And why all of these words of like should and need and want and deserve and hope? And it's like we have to believe, right? I'm like, why am I not believing that things are gonna work out for me? I had to really think about it. Why is that? And can I trust myself to get this job done, that all this paperwork and bullshit they want me to do? And then I decided that I didn't want to feel that way anymore. Sometimes you can think to yourself like, well, I don't know, I kind of want to hold on to the hurt, the anger, the frustration. I just want to hold on to it for now. I'm not ready to let it go. And I decided that I wanted to let all of that bullshit go. I don't want to be worried. I don't want to be worried like, oh, what am I going to do? What if I don't get paid? Like, you know what? I know that I'm going to be fine. I've always been taken care of. I've always taken care of myself. In the past, I'm taking care of myself now, and I will continue to take care of myself. And not only just that, but I do believe that the universe or God is on my side. I believe that I have a good backup team. And so I decided I don't want to think like that anymore. I need to let that go. And I want to think, what if this could go better than I ever imagined? Now that's an empowering thought, right? Yeah. What if all of this could just go better than I ever imagined? Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Oh, goodness gracious, you're on the same roller coaster ride, Millie? Really? Is it with like anything medical or your job or something? All I want to do is not work night shift. I mean, it's like I'm almost 50 years old. I'm tired, and I noticed that, I had this diagnosis when I was 40. I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. I was diagnosed with anxiety, depression, PTSD. Okay, all of those things like PTSD and depression and anxiety, anybody would have been in my case. Like it was when I was 40, it was really rough. You can go back and look at my birth mom and adoption story, but yeah, it was pretty rough. But during that time, I found out that I had borderline, and my borderline is called quiet borderline. So what happens is instead of taking out, and snapping on people, I do it to myself. Like I will do it to myself. So what happens is me working night shift, it's like there's a sleep deprivation that happens, which I know because that it just makes everything worse. And so that's what was happening is like me on night shift, not good. Me on day shift, I'm fine. Look at me. Look at no dark circles. I'm in a way better mood. I'm just feeling a lot better. But yeah, on night shift, all of those, what do you call them? All of that stuff kind of comes up. And so that's what I'm fighting with the, not fighting, but I'm just trying to prove myself, I guess. It's like, you guys, really? Like, there is actually a problem here. I'm like, why aren't people believing me? But I guess you have to have the paperwork filled out perfectly. I heard once that worrying is praying for, yes. And the angels are around. Yeah, it's like praying and asking for those bad things to happen. Uh, Oh, Millie, after posting some hard videos, all kinds of emotions popped up. I know. Same thing happens with me. I'm like, ooh. And then when you watch yourself back, it's like, oh. Oh. Yeah, night shifts are hard on the body. Yeah, and I'm old. I'm old. I've done it for a long time, 17 years. I'm like, come on, that's enough. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jane, for saying I'm amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, we have this is the whole thing, and this is why I'm being really open about what's going on, because at first I'm like, I don't know, do I want to say that? Like, oh, I have these problems, but it's kind of it's okay. It's okay. When somebody breaks their leg or sprains their ankle, or everybody understands, they're like, oh no, yeah, they can't walk, oh, they're on crutches. But it's like when you have something going on in your mind, like a mental health thing, it's like people just they don't get it. And I don't think they would get it unless they lived it. And for me, I am managing my life perfectly fine. But I'm finally getting to the point where I'm like, wait a second, this is not taking care of myself. This night shift is causing a lot of problems for my body, for my life. Um, yeah, it kind of irritates things, right? Yeah, it's not natural to work night shift. And we have to really take care of ourselves, because guess what? Nobody else is gonna. Well, there might be some people that will take care of us, but the majority of it is our responsibility to take care of ourselves. And so I want to tell you, if you're struggling with anything like that, that it's okay to ask for help. And that's what I really saw myself on camera. Like, wait a second. Like, I'm driving at night. I'm driving. Well, I had just gotten off work. It was like 6 in the morning. I had worked 12 hours, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do a video on my way home, because I was kind of afraid I'm gonna fall asleep at the wheel. And then I'm looking back at my video, like how you're saying, Millie, and I'm thinking, that's not cool. That's not taking care of myself. And just the mental state that I'm in, and normally I'm functioning just fine. Like, if you met me and you saw me in real life, like, I'm just a normal person. I'm just a regular normal person, but I just know that little shift in me when I don't get rest, and then when I don't eat the right foods, and it really affects me. So I'm just kind of advocating for myself and see what they say. I don't know. But it was funny because my boss, she texted me today, and then she said, hey, we have this holiday card to give to you. Do you want to stop by the office, or should we send it to you? And I said, oh, if you could send it to me, that would be really nice. And she goes, okay. But I was thinking, is this like a holiday card, or is this a get well card? Because there's been different people out on medical leave at my job, but it was for like an actual medical, like, somebody had a heart attack. Another person had to leave because he had to take care of his wife because she was really sick. I'm thinking, are they sending me some sort of like get well card? I'm like, probably not. It's probably just happy holidays, which is cool. But there is something to it. It's like when you have some sort of mental health thing, it's like people don't really give a shit sometimes. But how could they? They don't get it. They're just like, oh yeah, maybe they probably think I'm just making things up, but I'm really not. It's really not cool for me. Okay, let's see what you're seeing here. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Millie, watching yourself back. Haven't you learned so much about yourself from watching your own videos of yourself? I have. I don't know if I ever would have gone to the doctor and advocated for myself like this. I really don't think I would have. Because I'm looking at myself like, whoa, that's kind of dangerous, and that's not cool. Like, what are you doing? And I knew how tired I was. Oh, okay. Oh, you're not good at asking for help? Okay, I used to not be good at it either. Yeah. Yeah, I used to never ask for help because, I was raised by a single mom that was just, she kind of prided herself on being really strong. And so I learned from her, just, be strong, right? Just be strong. Don't ask for help. Don't be too weak. Just keep on going, 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 going. And what the way I like to think about it now is, don't you think that there's a lot of people out there that you would like to help? You personally would like to help. And you kind of wish that somebody would just say, hey, Could you help me with this thing? And you probably would be so happy to help them. Yeah, there's people out there like that, just like you, that we can't take away their joy of wanting to help us. But we just have to keep on asking until we find the right people to help us. Because it's not going to be everybody, but you are going to find your people. Aw, you're a single mom? Me too. I feel you, girl, because then it's like we feel, oh, well, then if I ask for help, that means I can't do it. And like, is that even true? It's not. It's not true. We could do it with or without, but why not with? Because people want to help. Do you believe that people want to help you? Yeah, you have to ask yourself that question. Do I believe that people want to help me? Oh, think about it, I guess. That's what I would say if you were my client. I would say, what is that deep, core belief? What is it? If you ask for help, does that mean that you're weak? If you ask for help, does that mean that like you're incapable? Because it doesn't, right? It doesn't. Thrifty citizen. Oh, my friend. I asked for help and my boss said that my health was not a priority at that time. Oh my gosh. This is the shit I'm talking about. Yes, our health is a priority because if we don't have our health, guess what? We're not alive anymore. Come on. Come on. Yeah, so many people that you'd like to help, Millie. Yes. So think about that when you're asking other people for help and believe that there are people out there just like you that want to help you. They do. They really do. Yeah. My cheeks are a little red today. Do you see this? I had I do Retin-A. Do you guys know Retin-A? It's like a vitamin A cream, but basically it kind of like peels your skin. I've been using it for 20 years or something. That's why my skin's looks kind of good, except for a couple of wrinkles. But I did it, and then I did a peel to like get it because I'll get lots of dry skin, and I did a peel, and this is what happened. I have sensitive skin, so I have to be careful. But yes, that's my day. We hit 1,500 subscribers. 1,500 people have come by and subscribed. Maybe I said something that they're like, yes, I needed to hear that or something, which is so cool, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is so cool. We're all in this together, okay? We really are. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the question I'm going to ask myself. Yeah, ask yourself, and Millie, write it out. You might be really surprised, I'm telling you. Because when I write out my thoughts, I'm like, seriously? You're thinking this? Come on. Let's not be thinking that. Because what happens is it's the same circumstance, right? It's going to be the same circumstance in our life, whether we're thinking this way or we're thinking that way. But the way that we're thinking in our mind is going to really affect how we feel. And instead of feeling scared, I want to feel calm. And I know I can do that by what I'm thinking in my head. All of our thoughts are completely optional. It's top secret. It's an option. We don't have to think that. We get to choose whatever we want to think. Isn't that awesome? So let's think good things, okay? Oh, deep breath. Okay, we got this. We got this, girlfriends. Yes, please write it out, Millie. And you know what I do sometimes? I just set a timer for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna write for 10 minutes. Do that for you. Okay? Yeah. Oh, Watchtower proved that we were not their priority. It's our job to advocate for ourselves because we are our own priority. That's right. Big hugs. Oh, hugs. Yes, we have to take care of ourselves for real. Yeah. Yes, Millie, our thoughts are optional. At any point, you can decide that you don't want to think that way anymore. And you can think something totally different. So I hope that you'll tell me what you come up with. If you want, that would be kind of fun. Instead of thinking, I don't want to ask for help. I don't want to ask for help, then I would ask you why. And maybe you'll say something like, well, because if I ask for help, that means I'm weak. Really? Because our bosses ask us for help all the time. Does that make them weak? All right, here I go. Off I go. I'm gonna go turn in this freaking paperwork and get on with my life and get on with those good vibes. All right, enjoy your day. All right. Okay, hugs, hugs, hugs. Love you. Thank you for your support. Bye, everyone.